Fuck.
Introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now a first down throw, Luck. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Why did he not go to the fucking ball? What's wrong with this fucking game, man?
Into Detroit territory. A big play there on the first play of the game. 61 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Cover the corner and he gets a wide open post route. Just don't do it.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Sets up 3rd and 6.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, here's Luck.
Why? Why is it a ding?
He's able to pick up the
Why is it a ding?
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Goated.
Set now to kick this one away.
Don can't beat him. I can't beat him. I mean, come on. Shit. Right, guys?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Bernard. They'll roll him out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's
you can just cover 2 people. Just go.
Turn as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative
me. It ain't
thoughts
my
in his head going
quarterback. I had a
forward since that's
95
his first
overall
throw of the
quarterback,
game.
and I still suck.
But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
After the interception, it's Long.
Like, what the fuck, man?
It's taken in for a Viking
Oh, my
touchdown.
God. just wide open. It doesn't matter what. If I would have had a corner on him, he'd been wide open. If I would have had a safety on him, he'd been wide open. Like, it just doesn't matter. He runs a perfect little hitch in his streak to fucking cut across the middle. It's crazy. It's crazy. If I run a streak, they just run straight to the fucking back of the fucking end zone and run out of bounds.
They'll be taken in the end zone.
Another 21-0 at the end of the first.
Down here at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep.
Why'd he cut across? Like, I hate this fucking game, man. You know, wide open over the top, but we're gonna cut across.
At least 3 points get
what we're
that
gonna do
off the board.
Just fuck it, man. Just why am I bitching? What, like, it's for entertainment for you guys, I guess. All I got going for me is bitching.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. He's got a first down past the 30 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 20.
Look at me making them reads. Look at me making them reads.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Blitzing. Is he though? I don't think he is.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Bernard.
It's not a fucking flag. He's touching me before I even get the ball to him.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
There was a hole open in the zone. It was open underneath.
Down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, 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 kill.
They go back to the ground with Jones. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking is so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20.
Even with the zone over there, the guy's not even there. What's the point of running zone if they're not going to cover their fucking zones, right? What's the fucking point of playing this game if it doesn't fucking work?
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. They run it here with Gordon. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short.
Wide open.
Nice
nothing I can do. There's literally, like, I hate this game. Like, there's nothing you can do about certain things. Like, right there, what am I supposed to do? The hole's open. I'm the safety. I got to sit back to wait for him to make the whole fucking pick. There's nothing I can fucking do because none of my computer will do anything.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Love. To the end zone, but knocked away. And
I didn't have to cover him.
The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Wow, Fred, you actually did something.
Especially in this situation.
Biggest 99 overall linebacker doesn't do fucking shit.
The emotion, the excitement. Sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
I'm in cover 4. Oh, this is not going to be good.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be very close to a first
Kick the field goal, Nick.
I see the close
Kick the field goal, Nick.
Referee, and that means 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a
Holy
play
shit.
and flowing
I hope we do a field goal.
turns into something
Oh
big.
my God. I'm a god.
Took him inside.
I'm a god. There ain't no denying that. Madden god. Oh man.
Touchdown that situation, right? Made him kick the field goal, and yeah, points went against them.
Ain't no doubt about it, man.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances
that we almost
take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if the offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Bernard churning, and he lost the football.
Dog.
An entertaining start to this one. More to
he
come.
blocked him right into
sports.
Where's all my crossing route plays, man? Oh, there we go. Ins and outs, crossing routes. Ins and outs, crossing routes. Ins and outs and crossing routes.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, Ronnie. I'm going to make yours.
No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here.
Operating from the gun. Bernard. He completes it to Jones.
First down.
And boy, he is very close to a first down. From where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And what they're challenging here is the spot of the ball, and this is probably the hardest challenge to win.
So difficult because the speed of the game, the angles of the cameras, your angle from the sideline watching the play can often fool you into thinking that the ball should be placed in a different spot.
Perfect
this punt
pin
will
him
go
back
out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25.
situation.
It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Come out and Bear, he runs it around the left side, scores. Ooh, Willie.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And
Run
last time they got 3
bro.
points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal,
It's crazy.
the offense not too
It's crazy, man. My guys.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
I don't.
Because
What's the
you're
point of
exactly
loving your guys
They're
up if they don't do
pleased
it?
that they didn't punch
How
it
do you
in
not
for 6
tackle?
points.
How did Tavai not
They
tackle?
also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
Really?
you take points when you can get them. Not
90
easily
fucking
done.
block sheds.
So
Can't get off the
quickly all
block.
the way up at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, Love. And he finds Howard
That's my
complete.
fault. I'm just fucking sitting there holding triangle like a fucking cornball.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Back to the air. Luck on second down. He gets this one to Johnson.
Well, that's a fucking YouTube play if I've ever seen it. He motions this guy out so he gets the perfect block across the middle from the running back. I love it. I love it.
That one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways.
His line
Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it.
What the fuck, man? Like, what is that? Why isn't my corner covering him?
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Like, you don't see this shit when you guys play.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
So here we go on a third and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Here's Locke. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Look at him just walk right around my guys.
That answer is 1.
He's a god.
And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check 26, check 26. He's gone off. He's gone.
Here's the 2nd and 7. Steps away to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Since all this guy does is sit in zone.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
He was
and
down.
Hit behind the line. He lost the
fucking
football.
kidding me,
It's
dude?
loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to
take
get the
it. I don't
football
want it,
at the
'cause I just can't hold on
37-yard
to it.
line. Well, he did what he's known
Oh,
for.
let's have an
He made
animation in the
catch,
game
and
that
he
has
turned
an
into a runner,
automatic
took the
overturn,
contact
because
and
that
coughed it
adds
up.
realism
And
to
all
the
I
game.
remember as a player,
Fucking
when they catch
who
the ball,
makes this
when those
game,
acrobatic
bruh?
guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Does he know what I'm running? He must be on the phone with one of his boys who's watching the stream.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as score. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Number 2, and nothing's
racking
open.
up sack number 12 for him on the year.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On third down, here's Jones. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
You needed to call a
Head
timeout.
to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Really?
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That
You really needed to call a timeout. You're up 17.
He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
24. Oh, gun wide spread slot. Here comes the streak that takes the safety off the fucking corner route.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sean Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
Oh, you thought you could call a timeout on me? Thought you could call a timeout on me? Well, I'm getting the first down right here.
An out route.
To throw on 3rd down. Goddard. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Fucking crazy.
On 1st down, Goddard. It's
98.
downfield,
What
out
the
left to
fuck,
his
bro?
running back.
I don't get it. I just don't get this game.
Vikings.
94 fucking catching, 94 fucking everything, and you can't even get there.
And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
99 overall linebacker playing like a fucking 22
scores, especially
overall.
ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion.
Hey, everybody listening, my whole team's on the block. You guys can have anybody.
Yeah, they've got the
I'm not
cushion.
playing
This
next
half has
season.
been
Done
theirs.
after the season. So,
That's fielded
I'm gonna run
in
the
end
off
zone.
season. Actually, no, I'll play it next season, but you guys can have all my players because it doesn't matter who's on my team.
And he's able to get it across
Still
the
gonna
20,
lose,
but not
so
by much as he's
might as well
marked
help
down
people out
at the
for the final
21-yard
season.
line.
Come get them, y'all. Come get them.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well,
What is 50 doing?
Previously, that the intelligent approach.
He just
go ahead,
stops.
the clock
He just
and start
fucking
over.
stops.
Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the
just don't get
second
this
half.
game.
Try
It
to go
doesn't
2
work.
for 1 here. Get some
Nothing
points
I can
now
fucking
and come
do.
out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Here's Jones.
Don't block. We just
And
pop
he'll
him
push
off so he
forward here
fucking
for a
bounces
good
off the
little run as
block.
the clock continues to run. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Sick of this game, man.
Ready. Mike 42, check. Mike 42. Coming to you.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Man hasn't blitzed me or
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
That is
pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something.
Oh, he's not sitting 3-4 He's still sitting in cover 2 and cover 3 the entire fucking game.
What is there? But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Look at that perfect coverage.
Now,
just look at that. Just look at it. Can't break away from him.
But it winds up falling incomplete.
I just don't get any separation. I don't get any holes made. I don't get fucking nothing.
Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Run every play in my playbook, and none of them
need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Bernard.
He knew what play it was. That's sick, bro. That's sick.
With a big-time sack on third down, it's a loss of 7.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Throwing to start the drive. Goddard, his throw caught at about the 5. And he will score.
And he's one that bitches about out routes, so that's all he runs. It's like his 4th one this game.
19 yards away as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes where those changes aren't working so now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.